all these screams, all these voices in my head. You gave me strength, gave me hope for a lifetime. I never was satisfied. This time won't you save me?
Mr. Paris must be killed. Mr. Paris no goodly man. Mr. Paris mean man and no gentleman. And he bid me rise out of my bed and cut your throat. But I tell him no, I don't hate that man. I don't want to kill that man.
In a fury, Tituba says to Mr. Paris, he say Mr. Paris must be killed. Mr. Paris no goodly man. Mr. Paris mean man and no gentleman. And he bid me rise out of my bed and cut your throat. But I tell him, no, I don't hate that man. I don't want to kill that man.
In this quote, Abigail has accused Tituba of being asleep, and although she had originally denies it, then she admits to it to save her life. She uses ethos to associate the devil with Salem's view of him as an evil character. She also appeals to pathos by showing Mr. Paris her loyalty to him. Her tone is desperate as she's trying to save herself from being hung by admitting to being a witch. Her diction is simple and informal, and it shows that Tituba is not educated, and it also puts her at a lower level than even the white servants in the town. This woman must be hanged. She must be taken and hanged.
No, don't hang Tituba. I tell him I don't desire to work for him, sir.
Terrified, Tituba says, No, don't hang Tituba. I tell him I don't desire to work for him, sir.
In this quote, the occasion is when Tituba is being accused for calling and seeing the devil, so Putnam wanted to hang her. She appeals to Logos by realizing in order for her not to be killed, she has to admit that she saw the devil. She appeals to Pathos when Tituba is speaking anxiously to avoid her death. She appeals to Paris and hails sympathy when she says, I don't desire. Her tone of voice would be anxious and scared. Her diction shows how illiteracy and uneducated she is, how she is below everyone else. Her language is in third person. It is informal and simple, which serves the author's purpose of Tituba to affect her understood identity.
I don't know, sir, but the devil got him numerous witches.
Tituba says to Reverend Hale, I don't know, sir, but the devil got him numerous witches.
In this quote, Tituba is attempting to exempt herself from blame of Abigail accusing her of being a witch. She is doing this by blaming the situation on a larger, more numerous number of witches, so it is no longer a personal issue, but an issue of many, so she herself shall not be the only one blamed, if blamed at all. Tituba's purpose begins to build a case for others supporting her. It is not that she alone is implicated. Now she is implicated that others, and in doing so, protecting herself. Appeal to Logos. By Tituba stating that the devil has numerous witches, not only does she take the blame off herself in small ways, but may also completely rid herself from being harmed or hanged if there are additional numerous amounts of witches involved. Her tone is worried, anxious, strong, witty, and innocent. Tituba speaks with words such as sir to appeal to Reverend Hale, and readers are able to understand the pleading and desperate diction in her voice.
Oh, hey.